Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Class 3. How are you all? I hope you are all safe, healthy and ready to learn. Today we will begin our unit 1. The name of this unit is numbers. And in this unit, our first unit, that is 1.1, is Roman numerals. What is the difference between numerals and number? You can see on page number 1 in your book. The difference is that when we count something, the idea or the concept of that count is the number, and the symbol or the name that stands for it in writing is the numeral, right? So the concept of the number is the number, of our count is the number, and the thing that we write on paper, that the letters that we write, the numbers that we write on the paper, they are the numerals. Okay? Okay, you must have seen numbers all around you. Can you think of some examples where you see the numbers? Have you ever seen a wall clock? It has lots of numbers in it. Have you noticed the number plate of the car? It has numbers. Have you seen the number plates outside homes and houses? And we all know the cell phone numbers of each other. So numbers are scattered everywhere. Have you seen these numbers? Class 3. So you all are in class 3 and this is the tally board that is outside your classroom. Have you seen this? On the same floor we have class 5 also. This is class 5. And do you know what are these numbers? The top one is 4 and the bottom one is 6. Can you see 5 in both of these numbers? Right? In one of them, the letter I is before the V, and in the other number, the letter I is after V. So the top one is 4, 1 less than 5, and the bottom one is 6, 1 more than 5. So we subtract 1 from 5 to show 4, and we add 1 in 5 to show 6. Now look at this number. What class is this? This is class 10. And in the same way like we did for class 5 and 4 and 6, in the same way we'll do with 10, 9 and 11. So the top class in this set is 1 less than 10 and the bottom one is 1 more than 10. Is that clear or should I revise? So we are in class 3 and then we have class 5. 1 less than class 5 is IV and 1 more than class 5 is 6, which is VI. In the same way we have X for class 10 and IX for class 9 and XI for class 11th. Here are numbers, Roman numbers from 1 till 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and in the bottom line we have 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now we have numbers 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. In 50 also you can see that 50 is L and 40 is 10 less than 50. So therefore we have XL. Then with 60 we have LX, with 70 we have LXX, so L, that is 50 plus 10 and plus 10, right? So can you see the system, how the system works? Then for 90 we have XC, because 100 is C, so 10 less than C is 90. Now let's look at some more Roman numbers. 100 is C, we have already seen on the previous slide. 200 is CC, 300 is 3 Cs, and 400 is 100 less than 500, and 500 is D. For 60, it is DC. For 600, it is DC. For 700, it is DCC. For 800, it is D plus 3 C's. And then for 900, it is CM. And for 1000, it is M. Right? And all this was also given in your book on page number 3 and 4. Right? So you can study from there as well. Okay, now some general points that you have to keep in mind. Roman numerals are made up by adding or subtracting numbers like this. I've already explained, you just look at this. Okay, so 11 is 10 plus 1 and therefore 10 is x, therefore xi. And 9 is 10 minus 1, so 1 less than 10, so therefore we have ix. I've already explained. Similarly, 40 is equal to 50 minus 10, therefore it is XL. X stands for 10 and L stands for 50. If you want to say 1100 in Roman numerals, you would say M for 1000 and then put a C after it for 100. So 1100 would be MC. M is 1000 and C is 100. 900 is equal to 1000 minus 100. So the C comes before M and not after M in this case. Some more examples. 8 is 5 plus 3, right? So 5 is V and 3 is 3 lines, 3 I's, right? Similarly, this the XIX is 19, that is 10 plus 9. Remember, 9 is always IX, 1 less than 10. XL, L is 50 and X is 10, so 10 less than 50. 50 minus 10 is 40, so this is 40. And XC is 10 less than 100, so 100 minus 10 is 90. Now you have to try this. Okay, pause the video here and try to solve these questions. Okay, now look at the answers. These are the answers. You can check your work. Can you convert these numbers to Roman numerals? Try it. Pause the video and solve. After solving, you can check your answers. Now try these. You can pause the video here and solve these. Again, after solving, you can check your answers. Right? I hope you have done them correctly. Some more large numbers. Pause the video and try to solve. Now you can check. Now try this as well. Try to write today's date in the Roman numbers And if you don't remember any of the numbers, you can again go back to page 3 and 4 and read the tables carefully again, okay? Well then, you are a Roman number converter. You have become a Roman number converter. Well done. Okay. Now let's review how to convert Arabic numbers to Roman numbers. You must have noticed that Roman numerals are written as combinations of 7 letters. And what are those 7 letters? I stands for 1, B stands for 5, X stands for 10, L stands for 50, C stands for 100, D stands for 500, and M stands for 1000. The letters can be written as capital or lowercase letters. You can use both the kinds of letters to represent the Roman numerals. Okay, Jazakallah. Now there is one little homework that you have to do. On page 12 you have Let's Work task number 1. So you have to do question number 1 on page 4 and question number 2 and 3 on page 5 in your book. Okay, the pictures of these pages will be attached with the homework. Jazakallah. Allah